Just about everyone I've talked to, and I'm included here, has ordered at least one cleaning product or tool from Amazon in the past 5 years, okay? And listen, when I type in cleaning tools in the search bar on Amazon, I see over 50,000 results. The number just says 50,000 plus. That probably means 12 million plus. So in this video, I wanna share with you 5 of the best products I have ever ordered on Amazon and 5 products that I think are utterly ridiculous. Like, I can't even believe that people are buying this crap on Amazon. And yes, I'm just gonna call it like it is. It's junk, it's crap, I'm calling it out. So I'm not gonna give you links to those products, not to worry, but I am gonna give you links to ones that I love. Let's do this. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to the Clean My Space channel and give this video a thumbs up for natural daylight. We are not artificially lighting this video today. We are just basking in the glorious sun of late September. Thank you. All right, so because I'm a half glass full kind of optimist, I want to give you the best news first. So we're going to talk about the 5 best products that I've ever ordered from Amazon, and this is in no particular order. Don't ask me to rank. That's just too hard. I can't choose a favorite here. These are just products that I can tell you I use on a daily basis. Well, some aren't on a daily basis, but some are products that I simply do not want to do without. So first up is a tri-sorter laundry hamper. Now, the one I have in my closet is probably at this point 7 or 8 years old, and I'll be honest, it's showing signs of age, but that's okay because it's still working. And that's a great thing, because when you buy something once and you buy a good quality version of it, it's gonna last you for a long time. And what I really love about a laundry tri-sorter is that it is designed specifically to ease your laundry day. So rather than you just taking all your laundry and dumping it into a central hamper, you have to do the sorting work in advance. So when I pick up a pile of clothes from my bathroom floor, because that's typically where it all ends up, you know, I just like take my clothes off, hop in a shower, leave it there for a couple of days. Now I'm outing myself a little bit. But what I'll do is I'll gather all that stuff up and I just sort of sort it into the tri-sorter, and then I look and I see which basket is the most full, or bag. And if it's my colors, I will just take that and throw it in the wash. It takes one less step out of laundry. All right, next up are packing cubes. And I have loved packing cubes for years and years, because I am gonna admit to you, I am not the best packer, and I am messy, and I like to overpack, and packing cubes just solve so many problems. What I like about these ones that I have is that they're expandable. So this is this packing cube condensed, and then you can quite simply unzip it and it like doubles or triples in capacity, which is really great for people that love to shop when they travel, like myself. But there are so many other benefits to packing cubes. First, they keep you organized when you're traveling. So if you're someone that struggles with organization, these are amazing. So this is how I break it down. You know, a pack of packing cubes comes with several, 6, 7, 8, something like that. And what's great is they come in different sizes. So you can use the smaller packing cubes for socks, underwear, undergarments. Medium-sized packing cubes for t-shirts, tank tops, lightweight clothing, pajamas. Larger packing cubes for pants, bulkier items like sweatshirts. When you pack a regular suitcase and you would put all of your stuff in there without packing cubes, you'd feel like your suitcase is exploding. When you pack all of those things in packing cubes, it's like you've saved 30, 40% of your space. It is wild. So for me, it makes packing so much more neater, so much more convenient and efficient, and it also frees up more space, which is great, especially if you are traveling with a carry-on and you need to shove as much in there as possible. It's also really great because when you get to your destination, you can easily unpack by category, and you can just pop the packing cubes right into the drawers. It's just like an easier way to travel. You can also be clever with the way that you break up your packing cubes. So, you know, you can have different packing cubes for different family members. You can have a packing cube for 4 or 5 different days of the week, like depending on how you travel. So you don't have to necessarily divide them up by type of garment. You can divide them by day, by outfit, by family member. Okay, so here we have this cleaning scrub brush, and this is not something that I have had for very long. It's an extendable cleaning scrub brush. But I'm gonna say this, I had seen this product on Amazon for years and I never bought it because I thought that it wasn't useful. I'm like, why would I need this if I have a sponge and an arm and I can make the magic happen myself? But you know, so many people talked about how great this was. A lot of my friends in the cleaning space who, you know, they also create content, they were really big on it, and I'm like, all right, I gotta try this thing. And I ordered it, and let me tell you, it is indeed a game changer, especially for folks that have limited mobility. This goes such a long way. It comes with a multitude of different scrub brushes and sponge heads, so it gives you lots of flexibility in terms of where you can clean. The fact that it's extendable means that you can get up high, get down low without having to, you know, over or hyperextend your arm too much. And it really gets into the nooks and crannies that you might not want to. Like, you can use a different head to clean your toilet or to deep clean your sink. This just gives you an amplified amount of cleaning power that you can't get when you're just scrubbing manually. The other cool thing about this is that it is a USB charge product and it's cordless. It has a decent amount of charge to it, it lasts, and if you need to get replacement heads, you can order those as well. So again, while I wasn't initially sold on an electric spin scrubber, I've seen the light and they're pretty cool. This product, the Skrapr, I think I have been talking about since maybe 2011 or 2012. It is such a useful product to have in the house, and every time I have to do a heavy duty cleaning job, I get the Skrapr because I know I can trust it not to scratch, but to lift dirt off a surface. Now, this is a product that you have to use correctly so that it doesn't cause damage. And what that means is the surface that you're using the Skrapr on has to be wet. That way, the water helps to avoid any scratches. But the material that the Skrapr is made out of is not the kind of material that will instantaneously scratch a surface. So let's use the example of a cooktop. Okay, so you have your glass ceramic cooktop, it's got caked on gunk. You're freaking out because you don't know how else to get rid of that gross buildup. And what you find online when you do a quick search is that people use a razor blade. Now, this can be effective, but A, it can also be dangerous for you, and B, it can be risky because it can scratch the surface. The cool thing about the Skrapr is it alleviates both of those risks. The edge is dull enough that you could run it right over your hand and nothing would happen to you. And it also will not scratch the surface. So if you put water down on that cooktop and you use the Skrapr at about a 45-degree angle, applying pressure, you'll see that dirt starts to lift up, but doesn't leave any scratching behind. I'm telling you, this thing comes in handy. I use it all the time. You can use it to like lift paint. You know, if you ever get like paint splatters on your floor, your window, it has so many uses. It also comes in a little mini size and this large size. So, you know, if you get the 2-pack, trust me, you'll find uses for it all over the home. You know you've reached peak adult when you have a favorite sink strainer, and I am right here, okay? I have been through a series of different ones. I have been through the ones that can plug up your sink. I have been through the silicone ones. I've been through the cute ones. Like, I've been through them all, okay? And let me tell you, nothing strains a sink quite like a SinkShroom. And this is why I love it, because it fits my sink beautifully, it drains well, but one of the problems with sink strainers is that if they get too overloaded, and yes, if you're in my kitchen, your sink strainer is gonna get disgusting and it's gonna get overloaded, it starts to clog your sink. And at that point, you should be like, I should empty the sink strainer. Well, guess what? The SinkShroom has like a little extra stem on top that allows for drainage. So quite literally, it rises above the competition. Now, the one thing it doesn't do is plug your sink. So if that's something that you do on a regular basis, you would want to get a sink strainer that has a plugging capability. The one that I have does not do that. There are lots and lots of copycat versions of these and tons of sink strainer options. Do yourself a favor. Don't waste your time looking, just go with these ones, they're really good. All right, so on our no-no list, I've looked extensively and I kept coming, again, the same search that I did on Amazon, and I wanted to see some of the better selling products there and pick the ones that I thought were completely useless and not worth your time or money. So the first one that I have here is a PVA sponge. Now, generally speaking, I don't think there are needs for tons of different types of sponges. I know people are very sponge committed, like they'll fall in love with a certain type of sponge and that's the sponge they go with. But I just see no redeeming quality in this one. Like they say, oh, it's really good for dusting. Guess what? Microfiber cloths are really good for dusting. It's really good for wiping up messes. Guess what? Microfiber cloths are really good for wiping up messes. Or other sponges can be used for wiping up messes. Guess what? It's easy to clean. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this, right? At the end of the day, a sponge is a sponge is a sponge. It's cellular, it can absorb odor, it can absorb moisture, it can absorb germs. It's just, why are we trying to reinvent the wheel here? Okay, just take your PVA, put it somewhere else, and do me a favor, don't get yourself a PVA sponge. There are plenty of alternatives that are going to work way better for you. If you've watched one Clean My Space video since 2012 when I started making them, you know my stance on microfiber cloths. They are an absolute necessity when it comes to cleaning because they cut your cleaning time in half. They're cleaner to use. They just get you better results in less time. Why wouldn't you use them? The only time when microfiber cloths can really fail you is when they are poor quality. And this is what bothers me about so many microfiber cloths, dare I say, just about all of them on Amazon. You can get them for a really cheap price. No questions asked. And you know what I'm comparing it to. We are vibing. You know what I'm comparing it to. Makers Clean, my own company. Yes, I'm biased, but they are amazing. When you buy low quality microfiber cloths, what ends up happening is that you have to work harder to get good results. So you end up having to put in more effort. You end up having to clean for longer. You end up getting worse results because your cloth isn't performing. And why is your cloth not performing? Because it's a cheap one. It's not made well. If you get a well-made microfiber cloth for marginally more money, they will perform so much better for you. So as far as I'm concerned, the microfiber cloths that are sold on Amazon, those are part of the problem because they're teaching people that microfiber cleaning cloths should be disposable because these low quality ones aren't lasting as long. So in fact, if you want good quality microfiber cloths, go to makersclean.com, which is, again, my company. We sell incredible quality microfiber cloths. They're not that much more expensive than the ones on Amazon, but they will get you amazing results in less time. In the cleaning world, we have technological advancements. Now, they're not as exciting as electric automobiles and computer chips, but we have some cool things going on. And I'm going to tell you there have been some great advancements in the floor care space. One of the least useful pieces of technology, an ancient form of floor care, if you will, is the sponge mop. The sponge mop is like the floppy disk or the dot matrix printer of the floor cleaning world. We don't need them anymore. If you're someone that uses a sponge mop, please shift your paradigm on this one. They are so gross. If you think about a kitchen sponge and how dirty and stinky they get, the sponge at the bottom of your mop is equally as disgusting as your kitchen sponge because it has the same cellulose structure. It's absorbing dirt, odors, germs, and it can't release it. So when you're cleaning your floors, even though you're using water and some sort of cleaning detergent, it doesn't mean that your floors are getting clean because the cleaning tool that you're using itself is dirty. You're much better off using a different type of mop, whether you like a steam mop, which I think are great for tile or natural stone floors. If you like the Maker's mop, our taco shaped mop, I can put a link down below for you for that as well. Or if you like something like a spin mop that has a removable and washable head. Any of these are better options than the sponge mop. It's a relic, it's a dinosaur, please go extinct. Whenever I see this particular cleaning tool, it makes me think of a tropical vacation or a parrot. It's the multicolored duster. Now, I have no idea why these are still being sold because they are so useless. And there are just much better ways to accomplish your dusting requirements than to break out one of these things that makes you kind of want to like have a pina colada and do a little dance. So let me tell you the problem with these dusters, okay? The material of the dusters, they're sort of like nylon, and what they do is they just shake around the dust. So let's say you're cleaning something that has a lot of intricate features like a chandelier, or you're sort of cleaning a mantle and you're sort of going between different areas with the duster. The good part about it is that it has a very skinny center, so you can slide it in and out of things. The bad part is that those nylon bristles don't hold on to any of the dust. They sort of just shake it around. It plumes, it puffs, it resettles. It makes more work for you. Why are we still using these? But by now, Now, instead of using these, you can use a microfiber duster to do the same thing. You know, you can bend them, you can sort of manipulate them to go in and out of different areas, chandeliers. Microfiber will trap the dust instead of these colorful ones that disperse the dust everywhere. I just feel like as a society, we have moved past this cleaning tool. I think sometimes cleaning product companies create a problem so that they can sell a product. And that is the case with disposable toilet cleaners. Seriously, we can use a toilet bowl brush. Like, seriously. Toilets are proven to not be the dirtiest place in the home. It's your kitchen sink. Think about this too. A disposable toilet bowl cleaning brush is not gonna have the cleaning power that a reusable toilet cleaning brush will, because it's designed to be thrown out. It's also wasteful, and to me, this is a big concern with a lot of cleaning tools that come out. You know, they're like one and done, solve a problem, use it, throw it in the garbage. Like, we shouldn't have that mentality around purchasing stuff. We should be buying once, buying well, buying good quality products and tools that will last us and get the job done so it saves us time. And I see this particular type of cleaning product as the complete antidote to that. It's crap. And just a quick note, the 5 products that I love, I'm gonna put links in the description box for you. They're Amazon affiliate links, and we may earn a small commission from them. That's the legal thing I'm supposed to say. But guess what? I'm not gonna put the links to the products that I hate. I'm gonna show them to you, but I'm not giving you the links because I don't want you going anywhere near them. And just a quick special shout out to all of the members of the Clean My Space community. If you wanna learn more about that, you can click the link down below. And I want to give a quick shout out to our member, Chrissy Dawn, who has been a Clean My Space fan for so many years. She left us a beautiful comment, and she's also part of the Clean My Space fan club. So I just wanted to give you a personal thank you and a shout out. I'm so glad that our videos mean so much to you. Now that brings me to this week's comment question, which is, what is the one cleaning product or tool that you have purchased on Amazon that you are utterly obsessed with, or one that you purchased that you thought was going to be great and is complete trash? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to learn more about Makers Clean microfiber cloths and why they are superior, we do a bunch of tests and you can see that video right over here. And a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to the Clean My Space channel as well. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.